Hey guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with my next set of my 30 Days of Bliss prompts here. I've had a few people ask me in my last video where I got the prompts for this, and there's an actual 30 Days of Bliss website, which I'll link down below if you guys want to go and check it out. But that's where I'm getting my list from, and they do it, I think, twice a year, once in September and maybe once in March or April or something like that. So you guys can go check out that website, but that's where I'm getting all the prompts from. Okay, so day number 9 is this weekend's plans. And this was on, I don't know if it was on a Friday or Saturday, whatever day the 9th was, but I had to go look at my planner and see what I did that weekend because I'm obviously behind on this. And so I just had to go kind of reference that. But I have my number down there like I have been normally doing. I pulled out this Teresa Collins label, and this is where I'm going to write down the prompt, and that's this weekend's plans. And one was watch the Georgia game, which we won that week. We won't talk about the other weeks, but we won that week. 2 was make a yummy pot roast, which I did. 3 was help Layla with a poster for a school project. And 4 was just hang out with my girls. So that was kind of the butt of our weekend. We didn't go out and do anything crazy or anything. It was just kind of a nice chill weekend at home. So I put that. I'm going to put this washi tape down here to separate the days. And then I'm going to use some of these die cuts here from, I want to say Pink Paisley. It's kind of a summery line actually, but I'm just going to use some butterflies and some flowers and just kind of put those here. I'm really just trying to use up all the teeny tiny stuff in here because I think this is kind of the perfect platform for it. Okay, so number 10. This one is funny. This one, the prompt for this one is when things don't go my way. So kind of, you know, how do I handle it when things don't go the way that I want them to? And let me tell you, that happens quite often, especially being a military family. So there was this little lemonade cup here in this die cut pack, and so I'm going to use that to kind of symbolize drinking because that's kind of what I do. If things don't go my way, I drink. And so I'm going to use this to kind of like symbolize a cocktail because it's kind of the closest thing I have in my stash for things like that. I need a good like wine stamp set or like wine embellishments, and I don't know if anyone makes any. If any of you guys know of any, please let me know because like that would be so perfect. Wine or beer, like please. That's what I want. But I do have the stamp set from Kelly Perky, and she does have a stamp on here that says Mama Needs a Cocktail, so I'm going to use that. And then I decided to use a couple more on here, just kind of do a little cluster of stamps. So one says Mama Needs a Cocktail, another one says Over It, one says Blurg, which is from 30 Rock, I think. And then there's like a line, a really long line on the bottom there that's just a bunch of symbols, kind of supposed to be expletives. So I made a little cluster of the stamps on here, and I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it on. It doesn't stamp great because I'm just not on a very flat surface, but that's okay. You can tell what it says and everything, so it's fine. So I do have to clean off these stamps really well. I had an issue with ink that day. Like, I don't know, it was getting everywhere. So but I'm going to go ahead and put these ones back, and then I'm going to continue that line down on the bottom and make it go all the way to the end. I just have to ink up a little bit more. Sorry for my head. I'm just trying to see if I can get it straight, which I still don't, but that's okay because things didn't go my way. So it still happened here. I'm kind of cleaning up my stamp pad there because I was literally getting ink everywhere. I don't know what happened, but all right, so I went ahead and did that, and that's kind of my journaling. I'm not going to make a list, but that's literally just kind of how I feel when things don't go my way. So I put my little die cut here through my Xyron sticker machine, so it made it a sticker, and then I'm just going to write when things don't go my way up on top here, and then I will put an arrow as well pointing to the number 10. And then that's going to be my number 10 here. And then I'm going to move on to number 11. And for number 11, the prompt was on my calendar for the rest of this year. So just kind of some big things coming up. And I do have a few things coming up. All in the month of October, actually. So I'm just going to focus on those only. I don't know what else is going to be happening throughout the rest of the year. We're not traveling anywhere for the holidays or anything. We're kind of staying around here and doing stuff here. So I'm going to focus on what's happening in the month of October. And I found these 2 little tickets here. These are from a Basic Gray die cut pack that I haven't even touched yet, so I was excited to get into these. And I just found a little yellow ticket and a blue tag, and they kind of look like just fun stuff, so I'm just going to use these. Just an excuse to use them, basically. And then I'm going to use my Kelly Perky number stickers, which I'm using for all of my numbers here. And then I'm going to use this little calendar washi tape here, which is really fitting since this is for on my calendar. And then I'm going to use some letter stickers to do the title for my prompt. And I'm going to use these right here. And I don't remember where these are from, but I've never used them. As you can see, not a single one is taken off. So, oh, it's from Glitz. Okay, so I'm going to write on my calendar. And then what I'm going to write down is, number 1, I have a Women of Destiny weekend, which is a women's kind of conference thing that's going on at my church. So that is coming up this weekend. Actually, it's going to be the 13th through the 15th, and I'm really excited about it. And then the second one, my parents are visiting. They're going to be coming right after that, actually, a few days after that. And then I am going to the Victoria Murray Scrapbook Retreat, and that's going to be number 3, and that is going to be in Fort Worth at the in October, the 20th through the 23rd, I think is when I'll be gone. So it's really exciting, and that's why my parents are coming. They wanted to come anyway, but we kind of timed it so that they would be here just in case my husband couldn't get off work, you know, to help with the girls and get them to school and stuff. And it's going to work out nicely. My husband actually was able to take off, but they will need to pick my kids up from school one day. So it's a good thing they're coming. But I'll be gone for 4 of those days, but it's good. We're super excited. And my parents haven't been able to make it out here to visit us yet, so they're excited to come see where we live now. Okay, so number 12. This one was tricky because the prompt was weird and I couldn't think of anything. Like, it just, I don't know. The prompt is things that didn't seem like a good idea at the time. So like maybe something you thought was not going to be a good idea, but it turned out to work out, or it turned out to be great. And I don't know, I had a really hard time with this one. And then when I looked at the Facebook group and saw what other people did, they kind of changed it around a little bit. So not everyone did that prompt exactly. So I felt better, and I just kind of took someone else's idea and I put things that always seemed like a good idea at the time. So that's kind of what I'm going with it. So I'm going to cross out didn't and write always on top. So it's just kind of showing that I changed it up a little bit. I'm cutting down frozen paper for my daughter. She was scrapbooking with me too. So sorry about that. So what I wrote down is things that always seemed like a good idea at the time. And I put number 1, tacos and therapy, which if you saw my tacos and therapy layout recently, you know what that is. 2, lots and lots of wine. Always seemed like a good idea at the time, not always the day after. 3, a 3rd cup of coffee. And 4, starting a new project even when I have tons of unfinished ones. So those are kind of the things that, like, they always seem like a good idea at the time, but sometimes they end up not being a great idea, or I end up regretting it. All right, that's it for this today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back with more soon. Have a great day. Bye.